Hello, this is TT,
And this is Qwim.
and we are continuing with our Ace expose. So we were just left the casino, and he basically told us if anyone messes with you, make a fuss.
Yeah.
Which I'm a fan of. I definitely agree with that. So we're gonna continue on and see where this Ace trail leads us.
Yeah. We step back outside into the fresh air. It's extremely welcome after the stuffy and crowded atmosphere of the casino. It's dark outside too, but the sky is laced with hundreds of beautiful stars. It's a wondrous view.
Come on, I'll walk you home. Gotta make sure you're safe.
My attention is still in the night sky, and part of me doesn't want to move from this spot. They're so pretty.
Not as pretty as you.
Psh. Do you ever stop that? I turn to Ace and narrow my eyes. He's full on compared to what I'm used to.
Stop what? I told you I had endless charm. Anyway, you just got a very serious moment out of me. Be thankful.
Well, that is true. Ace moves closer into my personal space, using one finger to tilt my chin up my chin. He brings our faces close and our eyes lock.
Besides, like I said, it doesn't take a genius to read body language. Don't tell me you don't like it, princess.
I do like it. I like it far too much, and that's a problem.
It's not a problem.
I realize now that he's completely distracted me from the investigation, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't enjoyed the evening and getting to spend time with him. Apparently, this is far too obvious to Ace, who seems to read me easily.
Yeah, Incubuses are that way.
I flicker my eyes away and move back from his soft touch. You said you'd walk me home, right? Lead the way.
It would be my honor.
Ace stands firm and gives a mock salute, laughing at his own sense of humor. So, not going to stop being so over the top then.
Not for a single second, and I thought Michael was the only killjoy. Don't tell me all angels come with their own stick.
I don't have a stick, and I'm not a killjoy, just an angel on a mission. Ace strikes a dramatic pose.
And a human with no experience finally freed from authoritarian clutches of heaven. Spread your wings. And no, I won't stop at the puns either.
It's just, I'm enjoying myself too much. I can't forget about the mission. It's what I'm here for.
You're not forgetting about it, just taking some slight detours. Besides, what better way to understand the whole situation than to experience life on Earth and become familiar with all the flaws that define being human? You never know. Maybe you'll start fitting in.
I doubt that. The casino showed me so much of the sins of humankind, the temptations of greed, gluttony, and lust. I'm not sure it's for me.
I see.
Not all such bad things. They mark freedom and choice.
That's an interesting perspective. One I hadn't considered before.
Don't you get tired of being restricted? Always being told what to do and follow every little order?
I've never really thought about it. Sometimes, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of pushback. Being selfish isn't necessarily bad. It's okay being unrestrained and doing what makes you happy.
And doing what's right. I think Ace would rather I become instantly human and forget that I've lived my entire life as an angel, strictly following heaven's rules.
The fun we had tonight, who'd that hurt?
No one? It didn't hurt anyone, right?
Yeah.
Then how can it be wrong?
Despite his words, and even if I can see where he's coming from, I still have some doubts. But he's right. What we engaged in was something entirely focused on our own fun and pleasure, and yet there is no harm done. No one hurt by our actions.
See?
Your resting place awaits.
Ace bows dramatically and gestures to the door of the house Keldron set up for my stay. I guess this is where we part ways for the day. I hope we can start investigating in the coming days. Thank you for walking me back, Ace. For a moment, he takes a hold of my hand and caresses it.
Of course, precious thing.
His serious facade gives way to some laughter.
Can't have anything happening to you when there's so much fun left to be had.
And so much investigating to do, too.
Mañana, princess.
Is that another language?
Everything will come with time. Don't worry. Get some rest, and I'll see you soon.
Bathing in the streetlight, Ace presses his hands into his pockets, his expression one of contentment. Part of me wishes this wasn't the end of the night.
Me too.
You too, Ace. See you soon.
Later.
I head into the house, casting a small glance back in his direction. He's still there, smiling and watching on while I finally close the door. Now I'm alone. I finally realize how tired and drained I am. Human physiology is frustrating. I pull myself together and move to the bedroom to prepare for my night's rest, but my mind is fixated on one thing, and it's not the investigation.
Me too.
There goes the running water again.
Getting into bed.
Behind my eyes swim hues of purple and a teasing smile. After a few days of independent investigation, I've come up with very little. I haven't spotted any more butterflies in the air around my new home or found anything that would be helpful to the mission. Honestly, I'm a little scared to head further afield than the few streets around my apartment. I don't know my way around at all, and I'm scared of what will happen if I run into danger while in my human form.
She's a lot more nervous to move around in this one than she was with Michael.
Would I be able to defend myself? As far as I'm aware, I have no powers at all, and fighting as a human seems completely different from fighting as an angel. That fear has kept me feeling confined. I cautiously make my way to the address Keldrin gave me, which is where Ace resides. Am I in the right place? Keldrin's text message included a description of the building as well as instructions on what to do once I arrive. I wander closer to the building and step into the doorway. A quick look to my right shows a strange box that displays many names and buttons.
He's in an apartment.
Ace is written below the number 8, so I press the illuminated button next to it. As soon as I do, a harsh tone rings out and startles me. I leap back from the box.
Hi.
What can I do for you?
It's him. I can't help but exclaim. Hearing his voice coming from the little box, I move closer to speak into it myself. Hi, it's Kitty.
Took you long.
Too loud, kitten. You can speak normally. Anyways, I'll buzz you in.
The door next to me does indeed buzz, and I let myself into the building. I head straight up the stairs looking for the door marked with the number 8.
Please have a shirt on.
Instead, I see Ace already standing confidently in the doorway.
Please have a shirt on. Oh my gosh, that room.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Oh boy.
He likes red.
Yeah. Ace gestures and bows, indicating that I should enter the apartment. I step inside. What a lovely building.
Very gothic. Make yourself at home. Take a seat.
I look to the sofa, which has various items strewed over it, including clothes and trash. There is a small spot cleared off.
He's a pig.
Right here?
Relax.
Whatever you like, princess. Can I get you a drink?
I cautiously take a seat on a plush chair. I'm fine, thank you.
So how you been the last few days? Up to anything fun?
I've been looking around a little, but not going too far. It's a little bit scary, actually. I was hoping you'd accompany me. This is why I chose Ace after all, to help me navigate the human world.
Sure can. But for right now, let's just relax. If you've been investigating, why not take some time to kick back?
Because I have a mission to do. I enjoy my time with Ace, I really do. I just wish I could enjoy his company while making progress on the investigation too. The best of both worlds.
I have the perfect piece of humanity to introduce you to. Reality TV.
Oh boy. Reality TV?
See, she was watching... No, that was the microwave. No, she was watching TV in the micro run because she learned how to say the F-bomb.
Yes. Is this going to be another strange human thing I'm going to struggle to understand?
Trashy people doing trashy things for our entertainment. It's incredibly entertaining. I think you like it. Learn a lot.
About humans? Maybe it could be useful to learn more about humans, but I've been on Earth for several days now and haven't made much progress. I really can't deal with being distracted anymore.
Sure, it showcases so much about humanity. Just wait and see.
Ace sweeps some of the garbage onto the floor to clear space for himself.
Yeah, nice.
I didn't expect him to be a bit of a slob.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there was two of him. He tosses himself down on the couch, his body coming close to mine. He sits with one leg spread and the other casually thrown onto the other thigh.
There you go.
I can feel him pressed against my side, and I start to feel flustered in a way I can't explain.
Netflix and chill.
Ace picks up something and uses it to control the flashing screen in front of us.
Perfect. One of my favorites. I think you'll enjoy this too.
I doubt it. I think I'd rather get out, do some looking around.
Well, I'll keep you company. Maybe we can come across something to do. You really should make the most of Earth while you're down here. Heaven's so boring.
Sometimes it becomes really clear just how different Ace and I are. It's not that boring. Okay, it can be a little boring. And I can certainly see that Earth has plenty to offer than Heaven doesn't.
It's boring up there. They don't have video games or cotton sushi, and I bet they definitely don't have sex. Okay, Ace. Where are you going with this?
That brings a blush to my cheeks. Lust is something humans frequently indulge in, something I think I've been starting to feel myself.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. I need to push these thoughts aside. I don't really have time for any of those things.
Suit yourself. Dull investigating stuff it is. But if I see something more interesting, you have to oblige me, okay? Like my package!
Ace turns off the screen, grabs a few things from the table, and heads toward the door.
I bet he grabs a few things. What you waiting for?
I can't believe how nice the gentle sun feels on my skin.
Me too.
The investigation aside, I'm glad I managed to get Ace out of his apartment. I'm thoroughly enjoying being outside, even if tracking down demonic energy is pretty tedious. We've covered a bit of ground already, more than I had in previous days on my own. Ace helps me feel safe and always has plenty of interesting and occasional annoying conversation starters to discuss as we walk.
Mm-hmm. And then Dawn is dead, but like that, and I'm still not over it. But that's not even the best of them. There's so many more to choose from.
I never expected to enjoy my time on Earth as much as I do, but I'm pretty sure musical movies aren't going to be a part of that.
Yo loss. At least it's more productive than this.
I know we haven't come across anything yet, but there has to be some sort of clue around here. If I say it aloud, just maybe it might make it true. Right now, I'm kind of resenting the human element of this affair. If I had my angelic powers, this whole thing would go a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Now, wandering around seems a little pointless, especially since I'm trying to keep my focus. No butterflies, no sense of energy, nothing. I think the tediousness of all this is beginning to get to me too.
Ooh. Oh, it's just that the day's passed.
We've done this so much lately. Spent our days together just looking for clues. Nothing has come of it.
Not when he's the one doing it.
We're walking the streets like we always do, waiting for anything to appear or something to pass the time.
Oh, our favorite cart.
Ace points at the ice cream stand further down the street, one we've visited many times before. Ace is already taking out his wallet and preparing to buy our usual.
I bet she's a vanilla girl. Rum raisin for myself and raspberry sorbet for the lady, please. She's raspberry sorbet. Okay.
I've tried many different flavors of sherbet and ice cream, but this is my favorite by far. It's so refreshing and easily made, maybe one of the best things about the human experience.
Hold on. 1 second. Is that sherbet or sorbet?
I always say sherbet.
I don't know. I don't even know what a sorbet is. I could be 100% wrong.
Okay,
I
you
just
know
think...
the umpqua stuff I used to get from my grandma? That's sherbet.
That's how it's spelled?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Do we need to call a friend? Oh my gosh. I need to get out more.
Walking the streets can be enjoyable, if not a bit repetitive, on the same day every week, though this cart is here and Ace and I get large portions of frozen treats.
Did I ever tell you the history of sorbet?
You did, quite a few times.
Sometimes I think you just want me to shut up.
Absolutely. I'm so happy I've been able to spend this time with Ace, laughing and just enjoying being human.
But it's not been naughty. Hasn't tried showing us his trouser snake or anything yet.
Sometimes the investigation isn't really the forefront of my mind.
You know, it's a good thing they don't sext. I guarantee that would have been one of the things he introduced her to.
Well, he did mention it earlier.
Sex. He mentioned sex. He didn't mention anything else.
Yeah, well, she definitely turned it away, so...
Which is true.
The people on the street start to thin out as we get further away from the hustle and bustle of the center of town, finishing off our treats as we go. I'm not sure if a quieter area is necessarily a good thing for the investigation. Most of the buildings here are residential, but there's one that stands out and catches my eye. It's more ornate than the rest. It's easy to see the Christian motif on the outside.
Very nice.
Look, a church! I hope we can go inside.
What's so exciting about a church? Ain't you used to all that God bothering stuff?
Rude. God would never be bothered by devotion to him. I have no idea how humans here worship. I have to see it. This has to be a part of me learning more about humans. Come on, Ace, please. I head closer to the building, but Ace doesn't follow me.
Oh, this is going to go so well. Absolutely not. If anything, it'd be even more boring than this investigation, which is already pretty dull.
You said you could do something else, and this is what I want to do.
I'm pretty sure there's a nice ice cream place right around the corner. We could go to that. Far more interesting than this great sherbet, too.
We're going in. I decided to take a leaf out of Ace's playbook and turn on the charm. I hope I've observed him enough to be able to replicate it well.
Ooh, I'm excited to show it.
For me, please.
That's it. Kitty.
I think it's working. I've done it. I take a hold of Ace and tug him toward the church. The closer we get to the doors, the more he protests.
Yeah, I bet an incubus is not like it in these churches.
Oh, come on.
I didn't think he'd be so opposed.
I promise you, it's going to be incredibly boring. Ow!
I wouldn't drag you if you'd just come willingly. This is important to me.
OMG. She got him in. And this is a great place to stop before he bursts into flames. So, Yeah, no, I like this version more than the Michael version. The Michael version was more serious, you
Well,
know?
it was, but I do like how more confident she is with Michael. With him, she is so cautious and just.
Oh, he's trying to corrupt her hard, so I can understand it.
Yeah.
So I get it. But yeah, join us next time. This here's TT.
This is Qwim.
And we're going to see a burnt incubus next time, so definitely stick around. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you later. Bye!